wer Milch machen will.
To produce milk, you need to be successful. You need to work constantly to improve conditions, to improve the feeding concept, to keep ironing out any mistakes and simply to become better.
My feed consultant needs to be highly trained. I need him to know not just about feeding, but also about management in the field of dairying.
Our aim was to improve performance and produce healthy cows. Each disease costs each dairy producer a lot of money, indeed much more money than he thinks at first. 80% of the conditions we detect in herds can be attributed to incorrect nutrition. Sano helps the farmer to get his animals healthy first of all, and then, as a byproduct, to make them productive and profitable.
With a unique Sano consulting concept, we aim to ensure long-term farm success. The focus is always on the goals and wishes of our customers.
Goals are agreed individually with the farmer on a farm-by-farm basis. These can be performance goals, such as more milk or improved milk content figures, or they can be animal health aspects, such as better fertility or an improvement in hoof or udder health. A vital component of the Sano consulting concept is active work in the barn. We go into the barn with a farmer, take a close look at everything there and try to identify potential areas for optimization in the different fields of housing, such as cow comfort and water supply. Then we look at animal health and, of course, animal nutrition, which is just as essential for health and profitability.
Health and efficiency are achieved with high-quality mineral feed, milk replacers and Sano specialties. They form the basis for practical solutions that pay off. For example, on Reinhard Schlieper's farm.
We already had a relatively high level of performance, but of course we wanted to raise it even higher. To that end, we installed new housing facilities and a new milking parlour. Then there was still the feeding to be improved. Adjusting the animals' feeding is a continual process. It can't be done all in one go, so we meet with the Sano consultant at least once a week to adjust the feeding concept. Work in the Sano consulting concept is a long-term process because feeding conditions on farms are constantly changing and have to be adjusted continually, so we have to keep working on these points.
The result? Healthy animals and improved performance at the highest level. The Sano consulting concept is tailored to each individual life stage and performance phase of the animals. On Adelheid Toth's farm, the focus is on calves.
We had a relatively high rate of losses at 11.3%. Then the Sano consultant drew our attention to Sano's products. So we chose a calf milk replacer that we're very pleased with, because calf losses are down now, with rearing losses now at 2.3%, and that's very pleasing in itself.
In feeding, we always have to think in terms of life stages and performance phases. In calf rearing, it is very, very important where the calves are born, i.e. calving hygiene, the first few hours of life, colostrum supply. I believe we need to look after the calves more intensively, especially during the milk feeding period. If we provide them with optimum care, we'll produce top-quality calves that will go on to be high-yielding cows.
And those are crucial to the long-term success of a farm. The value of ongoing advice and improvement is demonstrated by the example of Fred Schulze.
In 1990, we produced 3,800 litres of milk. With Sano's advice, we were able to pass the 10,000 litre mark 15 years later. Animal health is the priority in the herd. Only with maximum animal health can the animals achieve good longevity and a long, useful life. When cows are culled, it's important that they have produced at least 15 litres of milk for each day of their life. If they achieve that, it can be assumed with a high degree of probability that they were also highly profitable animals. The important factors are therefore sound farming methods, sound veterinary care and correct feeding advice. If everyone pulls together, the result is success. We see our relationship with the farmer as a cooperative partnership, with farmer, vet and Sano consultant working together as a team. Consultancy is vital in this respect. Support in animal health and nutrition must be given continuously.
To operate profitably and successfully, we all need to work hand in hand. This includes the team in the barn, the feed consultant and the vet. I'm very pleased with our partnership. I can call the Sano consultant whenever anything pops up. She's always able to give expert advice to help me out.
The special thing about the consultancy was that it now covers not just feeding advice, but has evolved into a complex range of services that extend far beyond feeding. You can certainly jump back and forth and try out different things, but in the end you go where it works, where the advice is right, where the feeding is right, where the product is right.